Hello, people. My name is Calibos. The only boss. Oh, wait, what is? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Coco about 10 years. Kakra amasaba mo na so biemo ye business na na egu so bo digital business ye wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me se ye business ye digital business abadu abeko bi abetumi arane agese me se woni internet no me se wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se me nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke animu o eti ni ye bo from no missy business way. I fear so those of us in the diaspora need to be file tax no ye bro you 1099 now the file tax. I fear the file ye brave be me the file ye do just a profession be our business teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men doctors, lawyers, bankers, obia you hear no gadgets just say I would be running business ye less system na mount enti me say registration refundable. It's brabeshe. Say bibi obetumi aye. Pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo na ba akopeso a ebegene. E wo so otumi gina wo na me no so do won sesi obo. Na wanka sa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia. A extra source of income. Me mo mu de aboa me ne mabusua. Enti no bra. Me say kakra nie momra. Me number na etwabu no. Ne enkasa. God bless us all. Amen.
The fact that sometimes people will not understand you does not mean you cannot do your work. You still have to deliver to the best of your abilities. It is the reason almost every day you guys will see us here doing what we've got to do. And today, another opportunity is here for us to do our thing. This is the editorial right here on Sammy Flex TV. I'm seated, ready to rock and roll, just as we have been doing it every day. And once again, I'm still reminding you that one beautiful thing we have introduced on this channel is our Sunday Evening Connect, aka Sammy Flex Connect, where around the world, I talk to my subscribers every Sunday evening between the hours of 7 and 10 p.m. or maybe 9 p.m. I'm just opening it up, so you can be a part of it. It is for everybody. We look at some of the trending and some of the important issues in our showbiz space, and we open it up for conversations. You have to appear on the screen as well to be a part of the conversation. It is just a link away. I give you a link, you click on it, and as much as you click on this link, you also appear on the screen, and we vibe in any language that I can understand, and with that, we are good to go. So join me this Sunday, and let's do it, whilst I'm also saying thanks to Tap Tap Send for being a part of the show. If you are struggling to send money from abroad to Ghana, I am introducing Tap Tap Send to you. It is just an app. Just download the app on your phone, put in your bank details, and as much as you have done that, you are going to send money with ease. But remember to use the promo code SammyFlex. The promo code SammyFlex as a first timer will give you some more money, so you can get some extra cash into your wallet in addition to what you are going to send to your friends and your family, and to also support some people here in Africa. We understand the situation. Nowhere cool, but somewhere is better than the other. So once again, let me say thanks to Digital Rasta. He's also called Currency. He's on camera, and Richie Flex is the editor-director of our shows here on Sammy Flex TV. If you have not subscribed to us, please do, because here we understand showbiz to the core. As a matter of fact, we are doing serious showbiz. Maybe that is what the others are not doing. And here, that is what we are doing. Let me say this, that I would want to start something. And I'll be calling this the state of our industry, because as much as I've been looking for that equality with what the others are doing outside of Ghana, we also have to know the conditions, how well or how bad we are doing in our industry. That is why I'm going to be starting this, the state of our industry. We'll be looking at what we have to do right and what we are doing and how well we are doing. Maybe periodically, I'll be doing that. When I was doing this, I sat with my team today and we were looking around some areas like events, that in the year 2023, we've done 6 months so far. How well are we doing with events? I checked 1 or 2 and I realized that with events, we are really not doing bad. But unfortunately, most of the event promoters in Ghana are not making profits from their investment. It's one of the areas I've been looking at. And when it comes to the state of the industry, I'll be going deep, talking to some people, maybe not on camera. I'll get my information and I'll come and present to you the way I receive them. The little checks I've done so far is telling me that most of the event promoters we have here in Ghana are not making profits. Unfortunately, they are not making profit due to so many reasons. High charges from artists sometimes, low patronage sometimes at some places, and lack of sponsorship or support. These are the 3 main things that are happening. That is why most of the event promoters are not making profits. But it is something I'll be delving deeper. So I'm just hitting the surface and letting you know that when I start the series called The State of Our Ghana Music Industry, so many revelations will be coming up. And I want you guys to wait for it. Once again, we were looking at how well we were doing in terms of, or how well we are doing in terms of song releases. At least 6 months in the year. How well are we doing with songs? And my producers were able to give me some 1 or 2. At least Jackie has a song which is not doing bad called Scar. King Promise Terminator also doing well. Kiddy Allied not doing bad. A young guy called Jezino has Butter in My Bread with Last Meat. It is also not doing bad. Kofi Kinata, Ify Kuma Love, also not doing bad. Sister Fia Carrigo, Stone Boy, has some good songs on his album. That is the 5th Dimension album, Apotheke, Into the Future, and other ones. And of course, Osei Krum, Sikani, and Kwaku Smoke, they also have some tactics, saying on some unnecessary things that I don't want to be a part of. All these ones are not doing bad. But once again, when we start fully, this is just trying to scratch the surface of the state of our industry. It will cut across everywhere, from media, from blogging, from the releases, movies, everywhere. I'll take one topic, go deep into that, give you more revelations. And at least in every week, I should be able to give you about 2 or more state of the industry address here on the show. Watch out for that. It is coming up. But now, briefly, I'll be talking about some 2 things that I have discovered. First is a beautiful partnership that I've seen between Burna Boy and YouTube. Or maybe I can even call it a beautiful support system that I've seen between Burna Boy and YouTube. And when I saw it, I said to myself, is this only for the big boys? Or any other musician can just go start negotiation, can start talking, and that person also get this running for him or her? I have been thinking, because it is so beautiful. I saw a post on Facebook where Burna Boy's official page on Facebook, a verified account, has posted that, "Thank you, YouTube," with a video accompanying it. Maybe you want to see it as well, then you understand and agree to what I'm saying. Go check this video out. I'll be right back. This video is obviously depicting some billboards or some signatures that have been put out by YouTube, showing Burna Boy and some of the exploits that he's doing. Of course, telling whoever will come across this that this is one artist on the block. His name is Burna Boy. Go check him out. Already, We see what Burna Boy is enjoying as an artist. The numbers in terms of performances, the numbers in terms of streams, and now that he's even getting this support from a platform like YouTube, then what else is he going to compete with? What else, or who else is he going to compete with? He is far gone, far above what the ordinary musician is enjoying. When I saw it, I became so happy for him as an artist. When I saw it, I started thinking, this is the kind of partnership that everybody needs. Strategic partnership. Well, I understand it won't come free. I understand. I understand this very, very well. I understand it won't come free. No matter what, some negotiations have happened. I know YouTube has so many packages and policies that they put in to help artists, including not long ago. I think they started something for new talents where Black Sheriff and other African artists were captioned in there. Forgive me, I've forgotten the exact name. But I remember this very, very well, that they started this thing for startups, more or less, artists who are now starting, and Black Sheriff was captured in there. Once again, on their platforms for YouTube. And I'm here seeing this one with Burna Boy. And unfortunately, I'm asking myself that, is it every artist who can get such a partnership, or it will only take big boys to roll like Burna Boy? Because now Burna Boy is among the big boys in the music industry over the world, not only in Nigeria or only in Africa. It is over the world. And if he's going to get this kind of partnership, this kind of support system in addition to what he is doing, then the world is for him to conquer. Then the world is for him to conquer. And for him to appreciate what he did, what they have done for him, it means a lot. Because yes, there is Burna Boy. What hasn't he seen at this time of his career? What is he yet to see to be proud? He's seen it all. But he still did not ignore the fact that YouTube has done this and that for him. Took a video, posted it on his timeline on Facebook, and captioned it, "Thank you, YouTube." It means a lot. It means it is adding to his zeros. It means whatever partnership, whatever relationship that he has with YouTube is good enough for him to recognize it. He can't overlook it. And I'm loving this partnership. Yes, I've seen sometimes some of our artists go to some of these places. They start talking to people in high places to make sure they can get some of these partnerships running for them. But once again, it will be what you're also bringing on the table, because that has been the discussion in the world. What you are bringing on board, what you are bringing on the table, that is what will determine how the other guy would also receive you. So once again, congratulations for another feat for Burna Boy. And it is my wish that it will be happening for other artists as well. We might not know the details in there, but as much as someone is appreciating that effort by another entity, it means there has been an agreement and there are some beneficial clauses in there for both. Let's dash that one and move to one very important thing to me. And I say important thing to me because I happen to be close to this. That is why this conversation, I want to describe it as very important. Now, on 3 Music Network, they connected with Nigerian Bankuli, who is a Grammy nominee. Bankuli is one of the hardest plugs in Nigeria. I still remember his story of introducing some top artists to Kanye West and to all them people. At least he's done it. It's on record that he's introduced some big names. D'banj and Co. to Kanye West and other things. We've seen him listening to songs with Kanye West. We've seen him. In fact, he has been there working with Ayo and all those people in the UK. He has a good track record when it comes to the entertainment business. From events to releases to songs and all that, he's done his best. And Bankuli is a big name in the entertainment or in the music industry. No two ways about that. Let him get his respect. So once again, in a conversation on 3 Music, their Culture Daily program, where Olele Salvador, where Jay Foley, as well as Serial, they have been hosting some of the continent's best on their platform. I heard him say something and it pricked my interest. And I said, well, I also have something to say about this. Then we are good. reason I'm tackling this. So, whilst he was on a Zoom call on their platform, he was talking about some of the collaborations that we can do as Africans and as African musicians to grow. He was talking about how he, as a person, has been supporting both artists in Ghana and in Nigeria. He was so proud to have said that when the King Promises, when some of the artists here in Ghana release their songs, he's always posting them on his timelines. And that he is one influence to the extent that when he posts something on his timeline, other influential names in the showbiz space in Nigeria also take it up and they post it as well. And if they are able to do it for artists 1, 2, 3, most of these artists will become big. He mentioned Rema and other artists that he has been doing this for. Beautiful. Then comes the banger. Then he said that he has so many things that he even wants to do with Ghanaian artists for growth. He has so many collaborations that he would want to do with Ghanaian artists for growth. Then he mentioned that Shatta Wale is the only artist I haven't met, and I would be glad to meet him. He is really talented, and I'm ready to tell the world about him. This is Bankuli talking, not me. This is Bankuli talking and not me. That he's saying that he's looking forward to meet Shatta Wale because he's met with some Ghanaian artists. I think I saw his video with Sarkodie as well. He had a show connecting the dots, and I think he hosted Sarkodie on that particular show. But according to him, there is only one artist that he's not met at the moment, and that artist is Shatta Wale. And that when he meets him, he intends to tell him more. Tell him more about the music industry, more about growth and all. And again, he said he admitted that there is one talented artist in Ghana, and he gave that particular role or that particular position to Shatta Wale, where he admitted that Shatta Wale is really talented and that he would want to meet him to tell him more. Now, when I saw the video, I smiled. I was so happy. And I said to myself, what is stopping Bankuli from making this happen? As a matter of fact, Shatta Wale as an entity is also working as an artist. He is open for ideas. He is open for collaborations. He is open for partnership. He is open for any other thing that speaks money in the music business. Because I know that is who he is. So when I saw that invitation on TV, I said to myself, oh, Bankuli is a big boy. Getting a contact to Shatta Wale shouldn't be a problem. Or getting a contact to any of Shatta Wale's team members shouldn't be a problem. This can happen with just a snap on the phone. It can happen. So I don't know why he's making it look like it has become so difficult. I don't know what attempt he's done so far to get this done. But if someone is watching, I am telling the person that Bankuli should not see Shatta Wale as that guy who is not welcoming. Bankuli should not see Shatta Wale as that guy who will not be willing to meet him. I keep saying that with Shatta Wale, as much as it makes business sense, as much as it will add to the zeros, he's always willing. And that's what I know about him. So sometimes when people paint the picture, because in his description of Shatta Wale, he said that guy who is always angry. That was a bad description, as a matter of fact. Because when he was talking about it and he wanted to mention the name that this is the guy he would want to meet, I think he struggled a little bit in recalling the name or in getting the name. So the description he gave was that, oh, that guy who is always angry. Unfortunately, when he said that guy who is always angry, the people in the studio all got to know, okay, so it is Shatta Wale Bankuli wants to mention. And when they mentioned, he said, yes, Shatta Wale. He's very talented, and when I meet him, I'll tell him so many things. As a matter of fact, Bankuli, Shatta will be ready as much as you are also willing to make this happen. He's a businessman, and anything that makes business sense, he's in for it. He's a businessman, and any partnership that will bring business, why not? He's in for it. And some of us are even ready to facilitate this to make it happen. Because, of course, we know the experience Bankuli brings on the table. We know the connect Bankuli brings on the table. If not for anything, he has enough records to show people he's done it for, people he's plugged to powers that be in the industry. So why should this be difficult? This should never be difficult. I'm just putting this out that maybe the open invitation is not the right way to go. Maybe the open invitation will not do the kill. This can happen if it is done. On this note, I am willing to even lead this. I am also open to facilitate this. Looking forward to get maybe the contact of Bankuli, hitting him on Instagram right after this to see how best we can make it happen, because this is a world of possibilities. Business collaborations, partnerships, and more. Shatta Wale at the moment is even cooking his album. That is the Connect album, which is going to be a good percentage of Afrobeat. He's done with his Mali album, which is dancehall 100%. The numbers of the album so incredible. We even intend to do the Mali World Tour, which negotiations have started. We pray that promoters from around the world will be able to meet our demand, so we make this happen. So if he wants to meet us, or if he wants to meet Team Shatta Wale to add up to what he has been able to achieve himself as a solo artist already, why not? We don't want this to be left online, so to come across like, oh, Bankuli wanted to meet Shatta Wale and Shatta Wale did not avail himself, because no, this will not fly. We don't want it to come across like, oh, someone even wanted to do this. Just as often we hear online, you'll be here, someone is mentioning this, someone is mentioning that. No, this is an open invitation, and sometimes it could even be that Shatta Wale himself has not heard. I have seen it. I'll be willing to share this with him. And I'm going to actually share it with him that Bankuli has mentioned that there is only one artist that he wants to meet in Ghana, because he knows how talented that artist is. And he knows that with his connect, with his experience, with his plugs, if he sits down with him and he tells him things, so many things are going to work out. We are sure going to inform Shatta Wale about this. But then once again, the invitation should not be on TV. The invitation should not be in the air. The invitation can be done right. And that is why I am on this editorial. So if anybody who is watching this can even help in connecting me straight to Bankuli, I'm in. If anybody can also help Bankuli to get straight to me, I'm in. I can be the conduit to get to Shatta Wale. And it is obvious. This can happen with ease. As much as the business or the conversation is business, everybody is in. So we thank him for his compliment, for saying that Shatta Wale is a good, talented artist. We thank him for his compliment. It doesn't come easily. There are so many people who wouldn't say this about you. So many people won't say, they won't even admit the good in you. They will only be projecting the bad about you. But he was so obvious. He was plain that yes, the guy is so talented, and that I've met so many artists in Ghana, I'm yet to meet him. We are open. And I'm saying we on behalf of Shatta's team, because I can help to facilitate this. I can help to make this happen. And you'll be willing to have this conversation. You'll be willing, very, very ready to make this happen. So once again, salute to everybody who understands the dream. Salute to everybody who believes in the dream. And to Bankuli, chop my respect. Take your flowers for everything you have done in African music as well as in Nigerian music. The world appreciates you. But this can happen, and this should happen. We are ready to make it happen. Let's end the editorial on this note, because we're meeting again in the evening for some more. My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks for following. You can also join the conversation later in the evening on Showbiz Daily, where I'll be sitting with the guys for us to discuss some of the issues in our showbiz space. Until then, thanks to Digital Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. I'll meet you again when it becomes necessary. We are out of here. Cheers.